These junctures into the structure of IPv4 addresses and their use in the designs and testing of IP networks and subnetworks. Address is the critical component of the network layer's protocols that allows data transmissions between hosts on the same or distinct networks. Ethernet Protocols version 4 IPv4 supports address for the data packets. Creating and administering an effective IPv4 address strategy ensures that our networks run smoothly and efficiently.
IP version 4 addresses are divided into network, subnetwork, and host segments. An IP version 4 address represents a whole network, a particular host, or a network broadcast address. For further enlightenment, the Internet is made possible via network-to-network connectivity. The network layer of the Internet communication process is where these connections are made passing data packets back and forth and across various networks. The network layer is a layer 3 in a 7-layer OSI model. The Internet Protocol, or IP, along with numerous and other protocols for routing, testing, and encryption, is one of the primary protocols in this layer. For unicast, multicast, and broadcast data transfer, different addresses are utilized. Addressing authorities and Internet service provides ISPs provide address range to users who can then assign these addresses to their network device statistically or dynamically. By calculating and applying subnet mask, the assigned address range may be partitioned into networks. To make the greatest use of the given address space, careful addressing planning is essential. The address planning process takes into account size, location, usage, and access needs. An IP network must be tested after installation to ensure connection and operational functionality. As explained in how IP address apply to network interface, an IP version 4 address is a 32-bit number that uniquely identifies a network interface in a system. IP version 4 addresses are written in decimal digits and are divided into 4-bit fields separated by periods. Each 8-bit field corresponds to a bit of an IP version 4 address. Computer requires an IP address in order to communicate over the Internet. Because this address is globally unique, it cannot be the same as in any address on the planet. When you look up IP configuration information in the Windows settings, it frequently returns your private address, which cannot be reached via Internet. An addressing scheme is clearly a requirement for communication in a computer network. With an addressing scheme, packets are forwarded from one location to another.
In conclusion, it is important for me, not just for me, but also for everyone to know about IP addressing and subnetting in computer network configuration because to communicate across the Internet, computers need a public IP address. This address is globally unique, so it cannot be the same as any other in the world. Looking up your IP configuration information in the Windows settings will often return your private address, which cannot be reached through the Internet.